Hi guys, how are you? Unlock 1.0. India is gearing for opening up their economy, and from today, uh, all offices which are not there in the red zone or the containment zone, under specific guidelines from Government of India and respective state governments, they can open their offices. So, from business talk with Satish Sampath, we thought why not we just give what are all the guidelines. It is a broad guideline. It covers most of it, may not be the entire thing. We thought why not we give something like a, tips which uh, all office owners or startup founders can have it. On the other hand, we are also giving some kind of a personal hygiene which is in general can be practiced everywhere. So uh, one of the things which we would be very happy to say that comparing the rest of the world, how India handles this COVID-19 situation is something which everybody is praising, and we should be very thankful that at this point in time, our respective state governments and our central government is doing the best what they can. So going. Unlock 1.0 guideline for specifically for office spaces. I thought that would be very much relevant. There are specific things for restaurants. There are specific things for shopping mall and things like that. So since we are predominantly talking about the work places, so these are the things. It is advised. These are the things which, as per the guidelines released by Government of India and the respective state governments, broadly. Okay. The entrance hand hygiene and mandatory thermal scanning. By way of thermal scanning, I'm also implying that all these handheld, scanners or temperature monitors are also included. Asymptomatic staff and visitors should only be allowed. Depending on what are all the parameters of asymptomatic definition is. If you are in containment zone, it is advised by the central government and also the state government that you continue to work from home. And even if you are outside the containment zone and if your offices are allowing you to work from home, stay at home and be safe. So this is a time where we cannot show our heroic activities. So it is better to be safe. It's not only for us; it's also for the others. Visitor passes, guests, and all other external people coming into offices for meetings, casual discussions should be avoided. Only on the must happen basis. Wherever it is possible, video conferencing should continue unless it is not possible. And if at all you have to have a direct meeting, please maintain the social distancing. 6 feet is the social distancing advisable by both central government and the state government. As far as the office hours is concerned, there are number of percentages of total attendance limit, which is given either in the red zone or the orange zone, or whether it is you are inside the containment. Absolutely, you cannot off the office. So depending on whichever is the provisions that is available for you, but keep your office hours and coffee breaks and things staggered so that not everybody is going at once. And as far as the seating arrangement is concerned, keep always a social distancing in mind, 6 feet, and maybe give some kind of a lateral zigzag, uh, which is being widely advertised how to put it across. Or whenever we think of workplace, of course, elevator comes in mind as much as possible. If it is possible to avoid it, let's avoid it. If it's not possible to avoid it, at least let us maintain some kind of a discipline in how many people are using the elevators at any point in time. Some personal hygiene. This is something which is there at all times, and it is better to continue at all times. Social distancing, 6 feet from each other, put face mask all the time. This is not the time to question the logic behind it. This is not the time to discover some kind of humanly possible reason to avoid face mask. Let us just strictly follow it. Help the government to curtail this pandemic. Spitting, coughing, those things when somebody is nearby, let us try to avoid everything. And whatever the respiratory, etiquettes, if at all you are sneezing, just sneeze, with your elbow on. So all those, these are all not something which we need to explain in detail for somebody who is going to offices. They should know by this by now. If at all you do not know, please search on the personal etiquette which you have to follow for COVID-19 and follow it meticulously. Uh, if you're a senior citizen, old age, if you are in the category of old age, small children, pregnant women, please stay at home. This is not the time where you can, take a risk. It is not only for you; it is also for the people surrounding you. Wherever possible, you know, whether it is in forms of handouts or emails or screensavers or wherever it is, just make sure the COVID-19 best practices are displayed and handed over to all the employees. Let them by heart it. Let them make sure that each and every point is catered to. And air condition. Whether there is a scientific fact behind it or not, let us not deep dive into that. I see a lot of blog posts which says air condition doesn't give anything. There are blog posts which says that it gives something. Let us not worry about whether it is there or not. Let us just follow the rules blindly. Okay. No air conditions wherever it is possible. If you have no choice, but it is centralized in the entire building, government has actually given 24 to 30 degrees is the allowed limit, and the humidity range has to be maintained at 40. So just make sure these are followed properly. And very important, last but definitely not the least, restrooms and all other areas where the infection possibility is extremely high, just make sure it is constantly sanitized. And please give proper PPE for the sanitizing people, the housekeeping staff, and everybody, so that it is important for all the workplaces from bottom to top. Everybody should follow all the practices properly and make sure that we are supporting both the state government and the central government to help us come out of this pandemic as early as possible. Finally, stay at home, stay safe. If at all you can work from home, better just stay and continue working from home. Okay, stay home, stay safe, and travel only when it is really necessary. Okay, if at all there is a possibility where you can do it by ordering online, try to do that. As much as possible, let's keep the roads clean, let's keep the outside environment open so that the government forces can make sure that it is brought under control as early as possible. Please remember, government is nothing but collection of people. We are the government. Unless we help, the government alone cannot do anything. So, from Business Talk with Satish Sampath, I hope these information will be very useful for you if you're going to open your offices today. And we wish you best of luck. And I hope from today, the normalcy in economy and also the control of COVID-19 comes into practice and we all go back to our normal work day just like before. Let's take the new normal very seriously, keep the hygiene factor very seriously, and let's make sure and we help the Indian state government and the central government to come out of this pandemic as early as possible. I hope this video is very useful to you. If you like it, subscribe it to this channel, share it with your friends, like our channel, support our cause, and last but not the least, stay home, stay safe, travel only when it is necessary. I hope you like this video. Thank you very much.